Okay, so here is part 2 of demo video number 2. In this part, I'm going to go ahead and calculate Kevin Bird's. So Kevin Bird's filing status is single, and he earned gross pay of $32.50. Each period, he makes a 403B contribution of 11% of gross pay and makes a contribution of 1.75% of gross pay to a cafeteria plan. His current year taxable earnings for Social Security and Medicare tax to date are $198,650. Clearly, I'm just going to go ahead and copy this down because he has already reached that limit. Okay. Because so far he's made $198,650. Our cap on OASDI or Social Security tax is only $117. For Medicare tax, okay, so he makes $32.50. Okay. And from that, I'm going to take $32.50 and multiply it by the contribution he makes with the cafeteria plan, which is 1.75%. So this amount must be subtracted from the gross amount to determine the amount that's taxable under HI, or Medicare tax. Okay. And as of, well, let's say to date, he's made $198,650. Okay. He files single. Well, he hasn't really reached $200,000 yet, so in this case, what we're going to do is this. I'm going to calculate so calculations will be here. Right, so the calculations, I'm going to take $200,000 and I'm going to subtract what he's made so far, or what he needs to be able to reach that $200,000. Okay. Because this amount is needed to reach that 200K mark, this amount will be the amount that is subject to the regular 1.45% tax. So I'm going to go ahead and take $13.50 times the 1.45%. And this is the portion below additional Medicare wages. Okay, so as you can see, what I'm going to do is highlight this so that you know exactly where all the calculations are coming from. Okay, so that's the portion below the additional Medicare wage. Now, the portion that is above, I'm going to go down here and calculate it down here. He made contributions to cafeteria plans as well. Okay, so not cafeteria, but to flexible spending accounts. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to take $200,000 not 200,000, the 3,250, which is his regular earnings. I'm going to subtract the amount that was needed to reach the 200,000 mark to arrive at the amount that is taxable. Assuming the additional HI wage. Okay. Before I go ahead and take that 1900 and subtract and multiply by the wage of 1.45 plus the 0.9%, I have to take 1900, subtract the 5888, which is not taxable under HI because it was contributed to a flexible spending account. So actually this much is the only amount that is taxable under that amount. So I'm going to take that, multiply it by 1.45%, and you can do it two ways. Okay, plus this amount times 0.9%. You add them together. And your total for the portion, excuse me, I'm going to go like this. Cut, paste special, paste. This is the portion exceeding the Medicare base wage. Okay. All right. So from the portion below and the portion exceeding, I'm going to go ahead and add those two together. And that equals my total Medicare tax of $62.89. So as you can see, I broke it up. So I went ahead and said, okay, well, he's going to be taxed at a different amount once he reaches 200,000. So how much does he need to be able to reach that 200,000 for the regular 1.45% rate? So what I did was I took, once again, his regular pay, okay, and then subtracted, well, I took the 200,000, subtracted what he has earned up to date to get a difference, and this difference is what he's going to need to reach that 200,000, which means this is the amount that's going to be taxed under the regular 1.45% rate. The difference then, okay, was found by taking his regular pay, subtract what I have already counted under the 1.45% rate to equal 1900, which is going to be based off of, or the 1900 is what's above the $200,000, or what we say it has exceeded that additional, or has met that additional HI wage. And before calculating that additional HI wage, I went ahead and took the 1900 and subtracted the contribution, okay, of 1.75% and subtracted that out because that is not subject to any wages, HI wages. And we found the portion exceeding additional wage Medicare base, added the two together for total Medicare base wage or total Medicare tax of $62.89. So that's that one for 2. I will come back and do 3 and possibly 4.